Okay, let us double check that everything is working according to plan. I seem to be live on Twitch. Good to hear, good to see. Checking quickly YouTube. That should be fine. Let's go there. Here it says live. I'm very happy to see it here. Yes, okay, awesome. Everything is working. We have audio, we have 2 streams, we have YouTube and we have Twitch, as is usually the case nowadays. I'm very happy that I managed to get that to work. Now, this is our new from 0 to Platinum stream, which means basically that I have no experience whatsoever with this particular game, and I'm going to take Platinum. I'm playing on Xbox, so it's a fake Platinum. Play from the beginning. Yes, please. So basically I will take all the achievements on the game, is the thought, but obviously we will have no platinum popping at the end, unfortunately. But yeah, Eiyuden Chronicles Rising. I did not plan to start this game now, to be honest. Let's wait up for this. Been walking for a while now. CJ. A young girl descended from generations of scavengers. She has come to New Nivea, not sure how to pronounce that one, to be honest, to complete her family's rite of passage. Rune barrows discovered. Okay. Wealth beyond your wildest dream awaits you in New Nivea. All adventurers welcome. Based on what I heard at the inn yesterday, it shouldn't be too far now. Unless I'm lost. Yeah, stop. You help me out, will ya? What have we got here? Thieves? Bandits? They're all over the place lately. You look like you can handle yourself in a fight, though. Oh, that was such a funny emoji. What's that supposed to mean, huh? I'm a regular everyday trader. You often go around judging folks on how they look. Whoa, sorry. Going after helpless traders now, are we? Clear out, little girl. Sigh. Huh. I guess I shouldn't read sigh, I should say, huh. And you don't even have the decency to deny it. Can't just watch a man's property get stolen, can I? Goes against my principles. Well, come on then. Come on then, cowards. I'll take you for all you're worth. Oh, we fight alone. Approach and attack incoming enemies. Although some fights can be avoided occasionally, enemies will block the path ahead. Always be ready for some action. So we have attack, we have jump. Feels odd to have attack on X, to be honest. I would have liked to switch those, to be honest. Unique skill is right trigger. CJ's unique skill. CJ can traverse short distances at high speed. Quick step forward while in motion and backwards while stationary. Okay. Time your movement right and you can use this skill to evade enemy attacks. Okay. Nice. Oh, retreat. I really like it that she has two ice pigs, by the way, she's fighting with. It reminds me a bit of, or quite a lot about Tomb Raider, actually. Not bad at all. Better than I expected from a young one. Hugan's the name. You really saved my skin. I owe you one. I really like his design. Hugan. Never one to miss a trend. Hugan was quick to notice the sudden influx of adventurers in New Nevea. Neve, I guess. Neve. It sounds good. And even quicker to set up shop at the town's authorized trading post. CJ, Honorable Scavenger, at your service. Honorable Scavenger? How's that work? Well, scavenging is just treasure hunting, isn't it? Only difference between that and thieving is whether your mark is living or dead. Thieves think too highly of themselves though. That's what my clan says anyway. So scavenger suits you better, huh? You're yearning to New Neve for treasure then, I take it? Sure am. What about you? Just left. Picked up some trinkets and came out here to sell them off. What about lenses? Do they have lenses? Yup, plenty of them too. I even heard some lucky soul finding rune lenses down in them barrows. Yes, I gotta get down there now. That humongous lens is as good as mine. Which way to the town? Now what kind of gentleman would I be if I didn't take you there myself? Least I can do, after all. Nice! I really like the graphics of this game. Back again already, Hugan? Wait, where's your escorts? Bolted at first sign of bandits. Paid good money for them too. Bandits again? A tougher bunch than last time. Someone ought to do something soon. Look, we're just here to guard a checkpoint, alright? If you got the complaint, take it up with the acting mayor. Oh shit, I forgot my coffee. It's still on the countertop. Yeah. And who is this little lady? Her name's CJ. She's what was it? Honorable Scavenger. Here to accept the acting mayor's generous invitation. And she's more reliable than you layabouts, that's for sure. Another reckless adventurer willing to risk their lives, and a child at that. I'll take that as a compliment, thank you. There's not a single member of my clan who's got their head screwed on. Reckless fools, every one of them. Fair enough, acting mayor will... That's an odd way of abbreviating that. Mayoral. Acting mayor will certainly be glad to hear that. Proceed. Please leave a comment, by the way, either on YouTube or on Twitch, wherever you're watching. Like the videos, subscribe to my channels. It's a bird. It looked a little bit... Yeah, the claws on the feet I can see is bird-like, but the face in the model looks more like a dog, to be honest, in my opinion. But I see that what I thought was the nose is actually his moustache. Back so soon? I'm quite sure I watched you leave just a little while ago. You won't believe what happened, Squash. My word. Well, at least you are unscathed, unscratched. To this young lady, no less. Madame CJ, isn't it? Squash, authorized appraiser. A pleasure to meet you. Squash. A connoisseur of all that shimmers. The promise of a glittering future drew Squash to New Neve to open his accessory shop. His discovering eye quickly earned him the role of the town's authorized appraiser. Authorized appraiser? Indeed, it is my duty to appreciate the artifacts excavated from the burrows. What for? Why, to determine their value, of course. All artifacts found in the burrows are subject to an explorer tax of 30%. Oh shit, that's high. 30%. You haven't heard the worst of it yet. No, 30% taxes is not the worst. Oh, wow. If you want into the rune burrows, you're gonna need an explorer's license from the acting mayor. And the license doesn't come cheap. Ain't that right, Squash? I'm afraid so. This mayor sounds properly rapacious, if you ask me. Yep, rapacious is the word. Quite. Well, what's to stop me sneaking out the other side of the ruin then? Oh, I wouldn't recommend that. You get caught trying hightailing it out of here with a bag full of loot, well, you won't get very far. Mayor's hired an unsavory from the East Reach to put a stop to any thieving that might occur, so I've heard at least. I've seen many a crook deal dealt with in my days, but that mercenary is unnerving. I'm quite sure his presence is the only thing keeping those bandits from darkening our door. Grr. How's about we go see the mayor for ourselves, eh? Even a rapacious old fool can be reasoned with after all. Sounds like a plan. Lead away. Oh, they weren't finished yet. Right this way. The town is just ahead. No? Well then, perhaps next time we'll meet. You'll have hands full of treasure for me to appraise. Until then, farewell. Okay, let me take a sip of water. That was very needed. I need my coffee. Here it is. A flourishing new frontier in the grip of a gold rush. Welcome to New Neve. Not much to look at, is it? Well, oh, it's an earthquake? I did say flourishing, didn't I? Work in progress, huh? Is that an earthquake? Ah, I can't stand earthquakes. You're fine. Wasn't even that big. Right, haha. Anyway, earthquakes are pretty common here. Best be on your toes. Of course, it's thanks to an earthquake that we even found them burrows. Real big one about 3 months ago. So that's what happened. Well, I best get going back. Got a store to run after all, or I will eventually. Figured I'd make a buck or two by setting up a trading post for venturers to trade their wares. Motion by ones I've opened up. Not sure I understood that sentence actually. Wait, where can I find the mayor you were talking about? Town office in the plaza, I suppose. Where else? Thanks, Hogan. Stay out of trouble now. Fingers crossed, Missy. Fingers crossed. Bye-bye. Now then, time to track down this money-grabbing mayor. Main menu. From the main menu you can check your current quest progress as well as your stats and items. A minimap showing your current location is always displayed on the screen. The plaza. This bustling plaza is the beating heart of New Nivea, with the townsfolk passing through it day and night. I'm sorry for yawning. I don't know why. It's not even late. It's 9 o'clock, 10 minutes to 9, and I am completely out of it. Can be because I was awake for such a long time yesterday. I was streaming Wulong to 2:30 in the morning. I overslept for work, and now I'm kinda... My brain is not working the way it should, that's for sure. Anyways, the town office sits at its center, where the bulletin board can also be found whenever CJ feels like helping the residents. Okay, nice. We got the proper... Can we talk to you? No. We can't go up and down, so it's purely... I guess this is 2.5D. Side-scrolling. You we can speak to. Excuse me, any idea where a girl might find a rapacious acting mayor I heard so much about? Rapacious? How rude. Oh, listen up, I just... Wait, it's not you, is it? Oh, she's the mayor. I am Isha, the acting mayor of this town, yes. I should very much like to know who consider me rapacious. I don't even know how to... First of all, I don't know what that word means. Never heard of it before. I guess it means greedy. And I have no idea how to pronounce it. Sorry, English is not my native language, which you can hear on my accent, so yeah. Anyways, having taken over as acting mayor after her father went missing, Isha is responsible for the decision to open the query to adventurers. You see what I'm talking about? I'm joining like crazy. And for taxing them for the privilege. Ah, well, that's Huhugan and Squash. Them again. Probably, perhaps their taxes are due for an increase. Sorry, guys. So, rapacious might have been a bit much. From what I hear about the mayor, I was expecting some old fogey. Not a charming young woman such as yourself. How old are you anyway? 16? What? What of it? Same as me. I'm CJ, nice to meet you. An adventurer, I presume. Never judge a book by its boots, as they say. Yeah, that's exactly what they say. We welcome all sorts here. CJ initials, perhaps. Prefer to keep your real name secret, is that it? Enough about me. License. That's right. I came here to get an explorer's license. 100,000 bakua, that sounds like a lot. An explorer's license costs 100,000 Bakua. Not a penny less. 100,000 Bakua? Yeah, by all the question marks, I judge that it is a lot of money. Are you a mad woman? Do I look like I got that on me? I'm 16. Give me children's fee. Like the horse carriages in the city. Do you think me as dull-witted as that? Even your horse carriages consider anyone older than 12 capable of paying full price. You know your horse carriages, I'll give you that. Fret not, we offer assistance to the financially enfeebled. Take this stamp card, collect enough stamps and I'll issue you an explorer's license. A stamp card? The residents of New Neve post odd jobs on the bulletin board frequently. Complete the task and the resident will stamp your card for you. So I have to help out around town, is that it? In a nutshell, yeah. Many were troubled considerably by the earthquake 3 months back. Help is in great demand and short supply. Piece of cake. Don't go anywhere, cause I'll be back for my license before you know it. And I'll be back in a short second. I will quickly heat up my coffee and I will fetch it, then we continue. Sorry about that, I really need that coffee right now, otherwise I will fall asleep. Okay, let's see. There I am. Let's move a little bit in this direction to center me. I have my Dalgona coffee. Cheers. And now, let's continue. Stamp card. Collect stamps in this card by helping the townsfolk with whatever they need. Essential for acquiring an explorer's license, no adventure in New Neve can be without their stamp card. Okay. Main quest 1. First day on the job. Find townsfolk who need your help. And now we have the stamp card up there. Okay. Select location. Can we see anything here? Nothing much to see here. Okay. She needs help. Hello. Don't suppose you know of someone who needs any help around here? I sure do. Really? Who? Me. Oh, okay. Now I understand. Sorry, it was incorrectly toned in the first sentence. Anyways, let's continue. Oh. Look, I love to help you, but if it's not gonna get my card stamped, I'll have to decline. Stamp? Like the ones Mayor Isha gave everyone? I've got one, look. Whoa, even you kids have them? With this stamp, adventurers will perform any and all tasks you require. So use and abuse them. That's what Mayor Isha said. Rapacious might have been right on the money after all. Are you an adventurer too? Yep. Call me CJ. What's your name? Priya. Sounds Indian. So, will you help me, CJ? I certainly will. What can I do for you today, Priya? Find Yum Yum. Yum Yum ran away from home and hasn't been back yet. Can't be having that now, can we? Is Yum Yum your little sister, brother? My cat. She's white and fluffy and cute and cuddly. You want me to track down a cat? So much for treasure hunting, I suppose. She got startled by the quake earlier and jumped out the window. She's still little, so it's dangerous for her out by herself. If she wanders outside the walls, she could be eaten by a monster. So please find her for me, CJ. Yum Yum is my most treasured friend. Treasured, you say? Well, if that's one thing I'm good at, it's finding treasure. I'll have Yum Yum back to you in no time. Oh, thank you. I'll be right here, okay? Awesome! So we have one quest. So where could we see... They said the main menu. Quests. That sounds promising. So we have something in this direction, it looked like on the map. Is that... we can't talk to her now. We can't go up there. Wait, is that it? What about the old lady? An outlander. Save your breath. This used to be a quiet little village till you showed up. Nothing but a nuisance, the lot of you. What is that Isha lass thinking, eh? No respect for tradition. Oh, that's it. I'm trying to look for the cat in the background. Wow, never seen an adventurer like you before. If you find anything good, don't keep it all for yourself, yeah? That old bag might not see the benefit letting you venturers in, but I do. Mining's all we got after all. Especially now, they've sealed off the barrows. What use would a mine town be without a mine, honestly? Isha might be a bit daft at times, but she's right about this. What do you mean? Greedy certainly, but daft? I didn't mean nothing by it. She's just different from the rest of us. Oh, really? That's curious. Town outskirts. You haven't seen a fluffy white cat being cute, cuddly around here, have you? I have. Priya's cat, right? Yum Yum. Really? Where'd it go? I pulled its tail and it ran off into the woods. Why would you pull a cat's tail? Why not? Nothing to do with an outlander like you anyway. Charming. She's only small, so she'll be gobbled up by monsters for sure. And there are monsters all over the place since the mining started. There'll be no cats getting gobbled on my watch. I promised Priya to return her treasure. So that's what I'm gonna do. I appreciate the info, kid. Could have done without the attitude though. You can now go from the town outskirts to the Great Forest. Dungeons. There are a variety of dungeons around the town, each rich with their own unique resources ready for you to mine. Since the earthquake, monsters have been sighted in greater and greater numbers, so proceed with caution. Nice. Off we go with a sip of coffee. Okay. Can we go up here? No. I guess they put path like this to make it more organic and look more depth. Give it more depth than it actually has. Here we can go. Okay, this is how it looks like when we can go somewhere. Roger that. Okay, let's go to the Great Forest then. The Great Forest. A large, lush forest located just outside the border of New Nive. While the area is rich with food, wood and stone, the monsters which have gathered there since the earthquake have made it a dangerous place to be. A cat? No idea, sorry. Oh, we can save. Well, that's not surprising that we can save, but I mean, they save in signposts. Save complete. And fast travel. I like that. And I love the music. This is amazing. Such happy music. That looks like a monster. Level 1. Oh wow. Was it this one? Yeah, it was. Level up! A cat! Small, white, fluffy, cute. Yep, you must be Yum Yum. And you're definitely gonna run away. Yum Yum. Psst, psst, psst. Who's a good kitty, eh? Nothing to be afraid of. Please don't run away. How is she holding the cat? And that's a big cat. Gotcha. Mew. Are you going to carry the cat like that all the way to the village? What a little angel like you doing in a place like this, eh? Let's get you back to your family, shall we? We didn't even have to go back ourselves. That's nice. I'm back, and look who I found. Mew. Yum Yum. Brr. I was not worried. I was so worried about you, dummy. Cut her some slack, yeah? She had a bit of a scare and ran off into the woods, that's all. A scare? Oh no, I'm sorry, Yum Yum. At least you're not hurt. Don't go wandering off no more, okay? Mew. Thank you so much, CJ. As promised, here's my stamp. Why, thank you. And hopefully we will also get an achievement for our first stamp. And done. One stamp down, sigh. Plenty more to go. Say, Priya, you don't happen to know anyone else who might need some help, do you? Sure do. Really? Who's next then? My dad. Our house got all messed up in the big quake 3 months ago. Dad's been trying to fix it, but he never has enough wood. Do you think you could help him, CJ? Of course. Leave it to me. Gotta fill up this stamp card so I can get my explorer's license. You see? Can't expect this stamp. Can't expect it to stamp itself, can I? You're the best, TJ. So, where's your dad anyway? We live just over there, in the residential area. Oh, now this opens up. Okay, so we can use it actually. Or go there eventually. We just need to open it up. Got it. Bye for now, Priya. Bye bye. Perhaps that's also the one stamp. Yeah. Badoo. Stamp received. 50 experience points. Leveling up. As your party accumulates experience, their level and stats will increase. Experience is gained by completing quests and defeating enemies inside dungeons. Achievement unlocked. And an achievement. Yes, plenty more to go. Completed your first main scenario quest. Nice! You can now go from plaza to residential district. Sweet. Do we have anything here now? Nope. As far as I've heard, this game is actually a prequel to a game coming later this year. That's why I wanted to do this game now. I wasn't going to do this game now, to be honest. I was going to do... which game was that? Can't even remember. I'm gonna do that afterwards anyways. I have to think a little bit about what it was called. It's not important now. But when I heard that there is like a proper game coming, this is like a teaser game, basically, a prequel. And it's a proper one coming later this year. I wanted to get this done with so that when the new one comes and hopefully it's launched on Game Pass, I'm gonna play that one day one if I like this game. And this far, I love this game. It's such a cute little game. Lifelong residents of Nineveh have their homes in this part of town. Acting Mayor Isha also calls this place home. We can't go in here, we don't have any arrows. That must be Mr. Father. Excuse me, don't suppose you're Priya's dad, are you? I am. And who might you be? Another adventurer looking for treasure? Yep, I'm CJ. Nice to meet you. I'm Ganesh. Yeah, they're definitely Indian. For sure. For sure. Isha might also be an Indian name. I'm not entirely sure actually. But yeah, this is definitely Indian. How exactly do you know my Priya then? We just met in the plaza. I helped her to track down Yum Yum. Is that so? Very kind of you. So what brings you here to me? Priya said you'd been having some trouble rebuilding your home after that big quake. Thought I'd come by and lend a hand. I see. And I suppose you're collecting stamps then? Yep. I've only got one for now, so if there's anything you need to help with, I'm your girl. I suppose I do some small job. I have a small job you could take care of. Oh, it's so difficult to read right now. I really wish this was voiced. You do? Why not? Acting Mayor's got the right idea as far as you adventurers go. If you're willing to work, who am I to turn you away? Right, right, haha. So, what's the job? I need you to gather some wood for the repairs of my house. You'll have to venture out to the great forest outside the town. That's all, no problem. I'd go myself, but since the excavation, we've had all sorts of creatures have been seen in the woods. Not sure I made sense of that one. Everyone here is far too scared to venture down and see for themselves. You'd no idea the rune barrows had caused so much trouble. I'd no idea. Oh, you'll be needing an axe then, unless you plan to talk the trees into coming down. Here, take this old one. Thanks, I'll be back in a bit. Take care. Axe level 1 received. With this item, you can cut down trees in the forest and elsewhere to obtain wood. As you level up your axe, you can increase the variations of wood you can acquire. Okay. Healing potion. Consumable items like potions and bombs are kept in your stowpack. If your stowpack is full, items will be held in your storehouse until you need them. Be sure to check your stowpack before venturing out. I really like that when... What do we have in this direction? Residential district interior. Let's go there later on. Let's take this quest by quest. Might be a bit of running back and forward, but I don't mind so much. This is a very short game anyways. They said that the platinum will be obtained in 10 to 15 hours. So most likely I'm gonna spend 30 hours doing that, because whatever they say is usually... I spend almost double the time doing that, so 20 to 25 hours at least. I'm a very slow player. I like taking my time, enjoying the experience, explore around. I love exploring around. Enemies and resources. Once enemies have been slain and resources gathered, they will not be available again until you leave the dungeon. If you can't find the resources you need, head back to your base and try again after a good rest. Okay. Resource bag. A bag designed to store resources gathered in the dungeons. Once you return to the city, its contents will be transferred to your storehouse. Once your resource bag is full, you will be unable to gather any more. Remember though, you can always throw away resources you don't need. Okay, let's also take a save here. Wait, it missed one? Oh, doesn't matter. That's fine. We can take that one next time. It's not gonna be a super long stream today. I'm planning 1.5 to 2 hours ish. My stream yesterday with these monsters and stuff are gone, all of them. That's what we need to do. Nice. Flying enemies will be found inside dungeons. Jumping attacks are the best way to handle airborne enemies. Did that gather wood for me? Nice. Obtain lumber. Okay, so these ones will be gathered for... I should really just get what I need and get back. Oh, okay, we needed 3, we have 4. Okay, nice. Okay, let's head back then. Resources, lumber. Ordinary, readily available lumber is not the sturdiest material around, but it will do for smaller homes. Now we had to go back actually. Previous one we didn't have to go back. That kinda sucked actually. I wonder why. I don't know, this music, this particular song, reminds me a lot about Final Fantasy 9 actually. I really need to replay Final Fantasy 9. Oh, I love that game. Priya is here. I'm back. Got what you need, I reckon. Wonderful. Finally I can finish fixing my house. You have my thanks. This house has been in my family for generations. It's my most treasured possession. I don't know what I would do if I lose it. My ancestors are probably rolling in their graves. You really helped me out, you know. Here. Let me stamp your death card for you. Na 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 na. Stamp number 2. You're welcome. You're very welcome, Priya. Yum Yum is behaving herself, I trust. Mew. You're a good one, are you? You know, if all adventurers were like you, even my old man might come around. Have you got anywhere to stay while you're here? Nah, not yet. Guess I should go looking for the inn. You won't find anything like an inn around here, I'm afraid. What? But then, where do all the adventurers stay? They pitch tents down by Outlander Lane. Tents? Of course, I doubt there any space for another one down there now. Adventurers have been pouring in for the last few months, all looking to strike it rich. Sleeping on the streets. Didn't expect that. If it's all the same to you, we have a little house you can borrow. Oh, we get our own house? Oh wow. The last tenant just left. Nothing fancy, but beats sleeping rough, I wager. Well, I don't really have any money. You saw to it that Priya and me have a roof over our heads. Least I can do is offer the same in kind. No need for money. Really? Here, take the key. It's just down the hill. Have a look when you have time. Thank you. That's very kind. Nice! Stamp received. 50 experience points. Repair my broken house. Head down the hill to your lodging. Can we see? I want to see. This is only... Oh, look at that. It's such a nice map. I would have loved something like this in Wulong. That's something that Team Ninja really needs to work on. It's very confusing sometimes with their level design. So I would have loved a proper map, to be honest. Let's go there. I wanted to see if I could level up with different skills and stuff, but perhaps that's not in the game. How are you lodging then? Think they'll do? Of course. But is it really okay for me to stay here for free? I said as much, didn't I? A man's only as good as his word. That's so true. If you don't mind though, I'd appreciate it if you could help my father like you helped us. Your father? So Priya's grandfather? I'm happy to help, but with what with? Repairing the clock tower. Clock tower? You might have noticed a fallen pillar of rubble in the plaza. Yeah, I noticed it. That used to be our town's symbol clock tower. Yeah, it's not much of a clock tower left there, that's for sure. I've tried telling my father that we just don't have the materials to fix it. But do you think he'd listen? Say no more. You need help? I need stamps. That's all there is to it. Thanks. Also, a word to the wise. My father can be blunt, but to put it lightly. I don't doubt he put his foot in his mouth for at some stage, but I'd appreciate it if you'd just ignore him. No worries. I'm well used to dealing with old folks. Thank you. His name is Shiva. Yeah. I wonder if the company that made this game is from India. It must have been that. I would be very surprised if it's not. I have to check that. If you head to Plaza now, you'll probably find him. CJ is home, away from home, and base for her adventuring. Resting here for the night will recover all your strength. Okay. You can save your progress at CG's base or at any signpost. If you are defeated in battle, you will resume the game from your last save. Autosave data will updated automatically. Sounds like they missed a B. Will be updated automatically. Old Shiva's clock tower. I'm starting to be very rough in my throat. I don't know why. I have a mug of water here that I will keep sipping during our adventuring. That must be Mr. Old Man Shiva. I'm so used to Shiva being the female summon in Final Fantasy and that being a girl. So it feels odd that Shiva is actually a man. As if we haven't had it bad enough already. Excuse me, are you Priya's grandpa by any chance? And if I am, what's it to a money-hungry outlander? I heard you could use a hand restoring this clock tower to its former glory. Me? A hand? Oh, I see. You think you can line your pockets by taking advantage of an elderly gentleman, is that it? Well, you won't pull the wool over my eyes. Away with you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's not it at all. Priya's dad asked me to help you out. That useless old sod. Isn't that his son? Old sod? What? Been flapping his gums to outlanders now, has he? Stay out of this, outlander. No one needs help from the likes of you. But this is important, isn't it? Of course it is. My ancestors built this when they first arrived to in old Nivea 150 years ago. A more precise treasure, a precious treasure this town has never known. Of course, it's bloody important. Old Nivea? I thought this place was called New Nivea. Old Nivea is the town our ancestors came upon. Abandoned it was, barely worth being called a town, so the story goes. So they built it up anew and called it New Nivea. This clock tower is a treasured testament to their vision for New Nivea. Pains me to see it in this state. Can't have that then, can we? Lucky for you, I know a thing or two about taking care of treasures. You can keep your coin, good sir. A stamp will do fine. A stamp? Those things Duchess girl sent around. It's risky work. Better no good venture take it on. Better a no good venture take it on than any of us. Fine, get to it. You'll need to go to get a great tree bow from the biggest tree in the great forest. Off you go then. Now, am I supposed to know which is the biggest one? Give me a hint or something. Well, it'll be the one furthest in, won't it? It's huge. Even you can't miss it. Furthest in, huh? Okay. I'll be back. Now I'm thinking, let's go and try out resting. We don't really need it. But I'm thinking that will respawn the enemies, and respawned enemies will be a little bit more funny than us just running back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and it will give us a little bit of extra XP, so why not? Let's try it out. Menu. End the day. Oh, that's cute. I really like that. Nice! We're almost up to level 3. So first monster we kill will most likely level us up. Let's actually save before we do anything else. Let's see. It's only 3 of them anyways. As far as I read, I haven't super much read this was attack. I haven't super much read the list of achievements for the game. But as far as I understand, this game is very straightforward when it comes to the platinum. It's basically just playing the game and all the achievements will be unlocked automatically. There will be there is basically no grinding, there is no difficulty levels. No hidden trophies, nothing like that. Just beat the game and you have the platinum basically. In our case, cheat platinum. We needed 2 for that one. That sucked. Can't go up here yet. Oh, there we have 36 XP. Almost up to level 4. Oh wow, that's a lot of them. Oh wow. Aye, aye, aye. That's it. Ouch. We didn't take that much damage actually. It felt worse than it was. Aye. Signposts. Signposts can be found at key points inside dungeons to give you information about where you currently are. At signposts you can fast travel to any previous visited area within the dungeon, and you can also save your game. So let's do that, just to avoid wasting time, just in case we die. Ah, you're not dead? Now you are. Looking for something? You're an adventurer too. Here for some treasure? Sure, why not? What's that then? Looks important. That's just a rock. Doesn't look like an ordinary rock though. Wait, you haven't seen a big, huge tree in your travels, have you? Nah. Guess it's further in then. Thanks anyway. Hold it, princess. Huh? What? The forest is crawling with monsters today. You go any deeper, you might not come back out. Monsters. Go. Phew. What kind of scavenger would I be if I let that put me off? Obtain the nuts. Oh, it's still not dead. Wild bird egg. Oh wow, all of them. Healing potion, level 1. Nice. Now we have 2 of those. Nuts. I wonder if we can fast travel all the way out. Tree glade. Forest approach. approach. This is some scary music. Yep, this must be the one, alright. Yeah, that's a scary one. Oh shit, I should have saved. This is a boss. Cause which bronze looks which branch looks best, huh? What the? I should have saved. I have made a huge mistake. That is for sure. That is for sure. A menacing boss lies in wait deep inside each dungeon. Once they've been discovered, defeating them is your only means of escape. Okay. Watch closely and attack when the enemies reveal their weak points to deal major damage. Some stronger enemies, such as bosses, are protected by a shield. Until you've broken through the shield, the enemy will take no damage. Pay close attention to the enemy's shield gauge as well as their health gauge. Your stove pack is used to carry items such as healing potions and herbs, which you'll need as you venture through the dungeon. If you find yourself in trouble against a strong enemy, check your stove pack and see what you've got. It's paused? Yeah, it's paused. Okay. Oh wow, okay. Ay ay ay, shit. Let's take a health potion. Oh shit. So I only have time to hit it twice, then I need to get out of there. That's a good place to stand. One more, no. Oh nice, I got it one more time. Oi. So once again it will come out and that should be it. Nice! That's it. Great tree, boat received. Nice! And we got our second trophy. Defeated the Great Tree Fiend. A valuable material necessary for the development of rune lenses. Some resources can serve as catalyst for to create a variety of runes when combined with this material. Some items are more valuable than others. When you find a valuable on your travels, you won't be able to throw it away, but it won't take up space in your resource bag. Oh, I love it when game developers do that. Nice. Okay, we can we climb? I guess we need something else than the axe to get through here. Or come from the other side. Here we can fast travel back out. Let's save first. That sounds like a very intelligent thing to do. Oh, it even says stamps earned at the top of the save. I like that. I want to go and check over here quickly. No, it wasn't here. It was slightly further away then, I guess. Because there was... Oh yeah, it was before this one. It was in here. Somewhere. Here. Oh, it's locked. Level 5. Then let's fast travel and let's go to the forest approach, I guess. That's quite a lot of resources, actually. Nice! This nutritious nectar, Titan nectar, is harvested from giant flowers and used in medicines. I'm not gonna read all of these. Let's take next. So my guess is that since this is a very short prequel game, the entire game is going to be about gathering the stamps, and basically when we have gotten all of the stamps and we have the license, somewhere around there the game will finish. I would be surprised if it's much longer than that. But on the other hand, when I was playing Gears of War 2, I said that the game was about to finish and it was like 3 hours left to play of the game, so yeah, who knows. I'm back. Let me see. Yes. This'll do. No doubt about it. Great tree bot. You could have warned me, you know. About the big scary monster tree that attacked me as soon as it saw me. Excuse me? The tree fiend. Would have been nice to know in advance, and that's all. I'm lucky it didn't pick branches off of me. Tree fiend? Impossible. The sorcerer. I warned him. I warned all of them. You alright, old man? That's a fancy dude. Got a moment? No interruption. Not interrupting something, are we? Shiva, could you spare a few minutes? The rapacious, or I mean, rather brilliant acting mayor. What was that? Nothing at all. Haha. Excuse me. Shiva, this is Gochetu? Gocheyu. That's a very difficult name to pronounce for me. Of Outlander Lane. I believe you have already met, but allow me to formally introduce you all the same. Gocheyu. The smell of gold and promise of fortune drew the sagacious Gocheyu to Nineveh, where he quickly became the representative for the merchants and adventurers of Outlander Lane. I see, and what brings you both here? I've got nothing to say to either of you. Shiva, I know you, and I don't see eye to eye with the Burrows. Still, I expect you to abide by my decisions. As such, I must ask that you and the other objectors stop causing trouble in Outlander Lane. The stamp card system is going a long way towards building trust between us and the Outlanders. Trust? You don't even know the meaning of the word. If you'd an ounce of sense in your head, you'd chase every last venture out before it's too late. Let's all try to stay calm, shall we? What exactly are you talking about? Too late for what? The evil sorcerer's curse. He's in the burrows, I tell you. He who suffered the wrath of the gods themselves. He was sealed for a reason. Mark my words. Break the seal and it won't just be fiends you'll be up against. It'll be much, much worse than that. Now this sounds like an adventure. Oh, sorry. You can't put so much stock into these old fables, Shiva. Fables, eh? So I suppose that expedition that went in were fabled to death. Were they? You want our children to go through that too? This town is on the verge of collapse. Mining is beneficial for our people and essential for Nineveh's continuous existence. Exactly. And what of your precious clock tower? Surely you could use some strapping young adventurers to help rebuild it. Isn't that right, young lady? Huh? Me? Oh, well, yeah. That was the plan, sure. See, honestly, Shiva, you embarrass yourself. I've got countless young folk who tell me every day just how hard they slave away for the good of this town and its residents. How long do you intend to hold out? Think of the effect it will have on your family's reputation. Fine. Please yourselves. Pay no mind to stubborn old men like me. Oh, wait, my stamp. Oh, give me the card. Yay! Stamp number 3. Boop. Stamp received. 200 experience points. Oh, now we're talking. Quest cleared. Coast of the Good Manners. Speak with Isha in the plaza. Okay, let's do that. I'm thinking one more quest and then we can start to wrap this up. I think we have been playing for about 77 minutes this far, so one more quest should be fine. How goes the stamp collecting, CJ? Not bad actually. Seems someone told the townsfolk to use and abuse adventures, so they kept me busy. They've had me catching cats, cutting trees, and particularly problematic tree in one case, so yeah, not bad. A problematic tree? What do you mean? Elaborate. A tree turned fiend? I shall have to warn the townsfolk to stay away from the woods. So, Hogan isn't exaggerating about your strength, I see. Yeah, well, when you're out of your home at 15, you either get strong or get in the ground. Haha, such spirit. This girl could surely take care of of that other matter, don't you think, Isha? I suppose she could. What other matter? CJ, I would appreciate your assistance in improving relations between adventurers and the townsfolk. Oh yeah? How so? With Outlander Lane having long since reached capacity, adventurers have begun squatting in the residential district. The trespassing alone would be bad enough, but there's also been reports of fires and other shenanigans. That took me a little bit of time to recognize that word. I've never seen shenanigans written before, I think. Not entirely sure, but close to never. So, Priya's grandpa may have good reason to be upset after all. Manners are easily kept with a roof over one's head and food in one's belly. Unfortunately, this town does not yet have the resources to accommodate and feed outlanders. As such, I am sympathetic for their situation, more so than most. Kucheu and I have been planning to build an inn and a tavern on Outlander Lane. The locations have already been decided and have the proprietors. I would ask you to gather the materials they need, CJ. An inn and a tavern, huh? And you really think that's all it'll take to make everyone get along? Money for the town and merriment for the outlanders, not to mention the promise of a bed at the end of a long day in the barrows. More adventurers means more artifacts. More artifacts means more revenue. Everybody wins. Townsfolk and outlander alike. Money makes the world go round, as they say. You're not wrong, I suppose. And it must be a real pain for the acting mayor to hear having them trespass making trouble. Even troublemakers can change. Everyone deserves a chance to shine. People, not artifacts, are our most treasured resource. Treasures? Trespassers. A treasured resource? I've heard it all now, haha. You're an old one, that's for sure. Is there something on my face? Say no more. I'll see to it you get all you need. I'm in your debt, CJ. I suggest you to meet Rajiv, the innkeeper, and Sarita, the tavern owner, right away. They'll tell you what they need. Oh, so that is the Outlander Lane. I'm quite sure you'll find both of them around Outlander Lane as we speak. You can now go from Plaza to Outlander Lane. Outlander Lane, an isolated side street which has been allocated to the recently arrived adventurers. As the face of Outlander Lane have been seen to the opening of the tavern in various stores, Kuchetu can often be found here. Ah, there she is actually. Excuse me, is this the tavern? How many times do I have to say it? We aren't open yet. Go on now. Off you go. You won't get a drop till the place is good and ready. And spare me puns already. If I have to hear people of New Nivig give up one more time. You Nivig, shut up. More like now. You never shut up. More like now. Shoo! Enough nonsense. I'm not even old enough to drink yet. Huh? A child? Ah, forgive me, pet. Pet? What? She called her a pet? The thirst is upon those ventures. So it is. Let me take a sip of water. I'm so dry. Hungry, are you? I'd love to help, pet. But the cupboards are bare at the moment. Oh no, thank you. I come by cause the acting mayor and Gocheo asked me to help you gather materials. If they did say someone... Oh, they did say someone would come to help. Wasn't expecting such a skinny little thing, though. No need to worry about me, ma'am. So what do you need? Kitchens don't come cheap, pet. I'll need lightweight lumber to make one worth cooking in. Leave it to me. Stay safe, pet. What that takes care of the tavern then. That just leaves Rajiv at the inn. Rajiv? He's just a little further down this road. Setting up an inn is going to be a task and a half, no doubt. Thanks for the directions. I'll go help him out. Yeah, let's take both of those at once, just to save some time. Now we're having a little bit of too many fetch quests in the same direction, so I don't think that would be the end of the world. Oh, that's the inn? Wow, he has a lot of work to do, that's for sure. Is this the inn? Welcome, welcome. This is the inn, all right. Or it will be at least. Not yet, unfortunately, unless you fancy sleeping under all that rubble. Actually, I'm not a customer, luckily enough. The Major and Gacheo, and that Gacheo fella, asked me to swing by and see if I could help you gather some materials. Thank my lucky stars. You'd know it's been one adventure after another poking their heads in and giving me grief since I started setting up here. Was all set to venture out and get the goods myself, but I can't be in two places at once, can I? You sound like you run off your feet. You can say that again. So if you wouldn't mind, some heavy stone would really get me out of a bind. So now we will get whatever we need for actually cutting the stone that blocks our way in the forest. No worries. I'll be back before you know it. Take care. I'll be right here when you come back. Oh no? When in and about the town, you can easily travel to locations that you have visited before. Simply hit the select location button and choose where you'd like to go. I think I still want to go back and rest. It's a bit unnecessary. Actually, can we... Do we have town outskirts? Let's do that. So we don't have to run to the district area. Nice. I really need to heat that up. Ugh. And end of the day. I really like that jingle. Okay, so let's see. Let's go to no. Town outskirts. Come on. Can I do? Let's do this. The Great Forest. Objective marker. If an active quest can be completed nearby, follow the exclamation mark. Okay, so it's not that we need to talk to someone or they have a quest. It's actually the direction we need to go in for the quest to do. Okay, gotcha. However, undiscovered locations and ordinary resources will not be displayed. No? Let's see if we can get up to level 7 while we are in this forest area. I really like the looking bubbles that they have. Oh. So we have to wait for that one to fall. I know I can fast travel, but I don't want to do that right now. I want to gain levels as soon as I can, so that fighting bosses and these ones... Oh, they are one-hit kill now. Nice, I like that. That's one thing that I wanted to do. To avoid having to hit them twice. That was such a bother. These mushrooms we can't do anything with. No, not quite yet anyways. Ah! Ah, come on. Level up. Ah, come on. Now we should be able to go down there. Let's keep saving for now, it's fine. Very soon we should be able to beat those two with one hit. Half a second. Aye. That was a little bit too close. Oh, whoa, what's that? That's a big sword. Quick step forward to sneak behind enemies. Then when used wisely, this move can turn the tables on a tough fight. Go back really. Nice. Lightweight lumber received. Sweet. Is that a pickup? Yes, it was. Heavy stone received. Here we can save. I want to go all the way. Perhaps we can't open those up actually. I'm thinking. Because now we have already received those. But it shouldn't be too much left. No, we're right here. Oh wait, this one becomes alive again? shit. I'm happy I saved. But it's not very difficult, so I don't mind. Giant branch. Can we... No, still no. Okay. Okay, so even the bosses come back. Fast travel to forest approach. While I am here, can I go directly to the out? Yes, I can. Where is the lane? Town outskirts. Ah, come on. Outlander lane. Here we are, just like you asked. You're some woman for one woman, pet. Maybe a hot meal and a pint will put some manners on that shower of cheats. 1,000 thanks. Here, let me stamp that card for you. Nice. Seems only right to let you have a say in the menu. What food you like, pet? Mega katsu curry, the real spicy stuff. Mega katsu what? Katsu curry. Get some rice. Have some swimming in spicy curry sauce, then top it off with a slab of deep fried pork. Rice curry pork, is it? Not something I could just knock together. Can't have good deeds go unrewarded though, can we? Leave it to me, pet. I'll see what I can do. Yes, can't wait. I wonder if that is a real dish. I have to check that out, and when I go to India next time, I'm definitely gonna try it, if it is. Oh wow. Oh wow, now we're talking. The tavern is preparing to open. Alcohol received. Now we have 2 or something. The tavern. Bring the right ingredients and Sarita will rustle you up something special. Not only will a full belly boost your stats a little, it'll restore your health too. Nice. I'm back. Should have everything you asked for, which is one thing. Thank my lucky stars. Hopefully now I won't have to turn anyone else away. I won't forget this young lady. Here, have a stamp. Do come and stay when we're all set up. I'll make sure you're looked after. I'm all set for room and board, thanks. Kind of you to offer though. Is that so? And here I am having you haul materials around. No worries, the stamp is all the thanks I need. Now you definitely earn more than that. I'll think about how else I could be of service. Feel free to pop by anytime, even just to say hello. I might just do that, thanks. Nice, and we have number 5. We are getting there, my friends, we are getting there. We need 30, I think. This is so funny. Oh, looks really good. Looks really good. The inn is preparing to open. Those cloths hanging from the roof to the pillar, they remind me a little bit of Nepal. They have a lot of stuff like that. Rest your weary bones in preparation for your next adventure at Raji's Inn. A large outdoor baths are said to improve your abilities for a day too. Nice. Report to Isha at the plaza. Let's do that. So I think that if we have a 5 quest or 5 stamp completion rate per episode, then that would make it 6 episodes. That's not too bad. And that actually, we have been playing for a little bit less than 2 hours. So that would make it roughly 10 to 12 hours. So based on the completion time for the platinum that I read, that could actually be reasonable that this entire game is just for collecting the stamps. I really hope that it's gonna be more than just collecting quests though. Let's see, how many stamps have I got now? 5. It does feel nice to see it fill up. Plus the townsfolk seem happy to have me around. Alright, gotta go get more. What am I on about? I didn't come here to collect stamps. Phew, that was close. Almost got sidetracked. Wait, how many stamps did I need again? Still a lot of empty slots on this card. I don't have to fill every one of them, do I? I suppose you do. All of the good treasure will be long gone by the time I get this done. Better go ask the acting mayor girl. I helped her out with the inn and the tavern after all. I did what you asked. I helped out the inn and the tavern up and running. Is that so? Thank you, I appreciate it. Got a question for you, if you don't mind. Just how many stamps do I need to get the explorer's license anyway? Show me your card. Whoa, 5 already? You know, you're only the second person to get this far without giving up. What? Only 2 people have received 5 stamps without giving up? Are you serious? Second? Don't tell me everyone else paid 100,000 bakua. No, of course not. Like I said, most just quit. And the wise that don't tend to resort to more rugious methods, bribery for example. You dirty lying. You said I can't get that permit for a penny less than 100,000 bakua. Yes, I did say that. Negotiations have to start somewhere. Hardly going to sell myself short now, am I? Besides, you're useful to have around, but I certainly can't see you becoming a member of our little community. I knew it. Rapacious was too good a word for you. No. No need to for name calling. Let's get you that explorer's license, shall we? Oh, already? Of course, rapacious as I am, I appreciate hard work. Here, you've earned it. Oh wow, okay. Scratch what I said. It's apparently more than just running errands and collecting stamps. I was completely ready to do it, to be honest, but I'm happy that we don't have to. Is it really? It's not some trick, is it? It's real, relax. Just to clear, any briberies I may or may not have taken up to now were never for me, strictly speaking. Every coin went into maintaining this town. God knows we need it. Now then, I must warn you in advance. The town takes no responsibility for any adverse effects you may experience while mining. Any and all expenses associated with your survival must be paid out of your own pocket. Any artifacts you find will be assessed by our authorized appraiser and taxed at 30% of their value. In the event that you are unable to pay in cash, we will collect the tax through the seizure of assets. Should you find cause to criticize the system, you are welcome to leave. I would suggest, however, taking a good hard look at Outlander Lane before doing so. There is, after all, a very good reason so many Outlanders have chosen to gather here. No objections, I presume? Sign here. I've already seen Outlander Lane, haven't I? You sent me there yourself. I know. I'm just reading what's written. Policy. You're an odd one, you are. There, signed. Pleasure doing business with you, CJ. Alright, time to find that treasure. The rune barrows can be reached through the quarry, which can be accessed via the town outskirts. Okay. A word of warning, the earthquake caused a great deal of damage. I've heard reports of fiends lurking about. Please take care and ensure you are adequately prepared before venturing inside. Fiends in the quarry too? Might as well give them the keys to the city at this stage. Indeed. The ore in that quarry is New Nivea's only source of revenue. With the fiends keeping us from it, we can't even rebuild after the quake. Not to mention the Margrave has all but left us for dead. We're on the brink of financial ruin. Sounds like you've been having a rough time. To save the town, I made a decision to lure adventurers like yourself here with a promise of riches. Bait, if you will. Rapacious, perhaps, but it's the only way to save our town. Maybe don't use the word bait when talking about this, yeah? I implore you, CJ, please, for the sake of our town... Oh, sorry, lend us your strength. You don't have to tell me twice. While I have you, though, I don't really have any cash on me right now or ever. So about that mining tax, I don't have to pay that right away, do I? It's easier if I could sell some stuff first. Relax. You're not the first adventurer to arrive with empty pockets. I've been looking into establishing a pawn shop. Oh, is that what Squash meant when he said he was the authorized appraiser? No, Squash will be selling accessories. He has made his intentions to do so quite clear, so I have entrusted the pawn shop to someone else. Once it is set up, the pawnbroker will see the deduction of tax from each and every sale. Anyone who wants to sell will be taxed for the privilege, whether they like it or not. Well, that's a relief, I think. Just a moment, please. There really is far more to do than we can handle by ourselves. Please to check the bulletin board from time to time, CJ. You will be well rewarded for a full stamp card. Okay, so we will still do the stamp card, it's just not absolutely necessary. Most likely it will be necessary for the platinum. Haven't checked, but I would suppose so. Anyways, we will do it, because this is more of, perhaps not a 100% run, but it's more a completion run. So obviously we will do as much as we can. I can promise you that. Is that right? You certainly changed your tone. But yeah, alright. Besides, certainly couldn't hurt to have a few more shops around here. Well, if it's as much if it is as much for your sake as it is for ours, I trust you will do your best. You can count on that. I'm coming for your treasure. That's cute. Facility basics. The town has a number of facilities, such as shops where you can bring resources to commission items and equipment. If you meet someone who would like to open a shop, helping them will expand the town's facilities even further. Fill one row of your stamp card with 10 stamps and you'll be entitled to a reward. Head on over to Hugan's trading post to see what you can get. Nice. Quest cleared. Okay. Quest 5. Head to the quarry. Side quests involving the creation of stores and other facilities. Completing these quests will develop the town and increase the type or quality of the products and services available. Side quests involving providing assistance to the residents of New Neve. Most of the townsfolk have complaints or requests they need help with. Do your best to help them all. Townsfolk frequently post their requests or complaints on the bulletin board. It can be found in the plaza right next to the town office, so make sure to check it often. Yeah, but that we will do in the next episode. Right now, I am heading back to sleep a little bit and finish off the episode while we are walking home. Summing up this episode a tad, it was a really good episode and I really like the game. It's such a feel-good, relaxing game. Enemies are relatively easy this far. First boss was way better than the first boss in Wulong. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why I have such burp all the time. Sorry about that. Like the boss in Wulong that I beat today, actually. I will upload the episode tomorrow or in the weekend or something, I'm not sure. That was such a horrible boss. It wasn't horrible, it was difficult, but like this one, we beat in the first try. That one, it took me like 100 tries. Almost not joking. It took me forever to beat that boss. Anyways, that's gonna have to be it for today. Almost 2 hours played. We are getting up to 1 hour 55 minutes before I finish talking. But the only thing I have left to say is, if you like what I do, please subscribe, follow me on Twitch, follow me on YouTube. I am streaming on both services at once. So whatever you see on Twitch, you will also see on YouTube. But if you watch on Twitch, I also have pre-recorded episodes for you to watch on YouTube. So Final Fantasy VII Remake, for example, since a couple of years back. Wulong will be pre-recorded after the stream I had yesterday. That is going to be one of the last streams for that game, I believe, because it's so difficult. So I can't really stream it. I don't want to stream it. So follow me. If you're on Twitch, go to YouTube. The link should be in my profile. I need to double check that, but it should be there. Like the videos. Send me a comment if you want to talk to me. I love talking to you guys. It's so quiet in the chat room when I'm streaming, so I want to get it going. Visit me, say hi. Always nice to properly. I see now actually that the I should move this down a bit actually. I need to do that for the next episode. Like this should be better. So yeah, I think that's it for now. We are slightly under 2 hours. It was approximately this kind of length that I wanted for this episode, so I'm very satisfied. We got through to the next story part, which is the quarry. That we will start with in the next episode. I'm thinking if there is anything on the bulletin board, we can start with a small quest or two, then go to the quarry, do that stuff, and do a little bit off, on and off of side quests to try to fill our 30, it should be, stamps that we need. Most likely for an achievement too. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. It's been a blast. I love the game. I am looking forward to the next stream, which should be... What is it today? It's Wednesday today. I guess Friday. Tomorrow I shouldn't stream, but Friday I think. Because this were supposed to have been streamed yesterday on Tuesday. It wasn't because I got postponed with Wulong stream that were supposed to be streamed on Monday. But yeah, stuff happens. For now, I thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, take care, and as always, I see you next time.